and welcome to today's TV-tastic Touhou replay showcase starring Tenna. Not really, it's just me, 32th. But I have this. But
TV replay showcase.
But because I'm hosting today, I just had to do something related to the chapters, right?
Well, it is quite stylish.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know anything about Deltarune past chapter 1. This is like the first introduction to this character ever, and it looks pretty dapper if I do say so myself.
Yeah. It's a good thing we're not gonna touch anything beyond surface level, like related to Deltarune.
I kind of wish, I kind of wish he actually did like the Gary's Mod dance instead of just like, you know, the one where with like just the really sped up, bearded expense heavy.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's such an iconic dance.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, let's be real. Toby Fox couldn't probably like actually use the Fortnite default dance without getting sued.
I'd rather not imagine that.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say that there is actually a game-accurate like recreation of the Tenna model, which could be used to do the Gmod dance, but I didn't bother with that. I just used the Tenna's like actual dance in here.
I mean, let's be real. Tenna is at his best by far when he has such a jarring art style clash with everything else. Putting him in a 3D game would just feel wrong.
Hi. George. Hi.
George.
Imagine not being on tech shift for Speeder Miser.
Yeah. That's why I volunteered to host today.
I actually did make sure that like I leave at least one, like I don't put Drift or 40 Chief on shift today, just in case someone needs to host Saturday TRS. How y'all doing?
I'm feeling pretty. You can go first.
Well, I'm doing pretty amazing because
I am feeling pretty as well.
Yeah, I'm
but
just.
You said it first.
Yeah, I'm just feeling electric today because.
Oh my god, I love it.
Oh
yeah.
My.
I mean, for the backgrounds, I'm actually like running the game in order to display them, but that TV time thing, I just recorded the game and put a chroma key on it to make up the.
If it works, it works.
Yeah.
It's just so cool. This feels fresh. I like this layout a lot.
Whenever 32 posts, you can expect there to be like something special going on.
It's like I either put in like a fuck ton of I either put in like a fuck ton of effort.
Whoa, you can't say that. The censors will kill you.
Like I'm either putting in a fuck ton of effort to like make it something special, or it's the jankiest thing ever. That's the two sides of me hosting TRS. Anyways, I was asked to hide the replay screen, so I'm just gonna do that real quick.
Yo.
Alrighty.
And the skips for this first one are default.
Wait, I just realized there's two people here that have the first starting letters of Anne, and then there's the character Tenna here. Think about it.
I've only George changed his name to George instead.
George. Oh my god.
I see you using like the. You know, I can tell like you said that this was set up as a base of like the TRS hosting package. You're first on the BC display. Even though you like it. Because the base. Yeah.
Even
little
though-
fun technical thing about the hosting package that we have like as a for new hosts, or like just a base level hosting package, right? The VC display that has it is set by default so that the person that's connected to Discord, the person that's doing the stream, like the host, right, is first on the list. Anyway,
Yeah.
Benny.
Can you believe it? It's Benny. I'm smiling. It hurts to smile. I got my wisdom tooth extract like last Monday.
Surely mailing normal will not throw a curveball.
Benny.
Dude. Okay.
Right when you said that.
Welcome aboard, George.
That's the entertainment
Welcome
our
aboard,
viewers have come to expect, everybody.
Oh my good God, George.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that
Just do
Benny.
that.
I was about to say that Benny is the SoEW of the Windows era.
Which
I already said it hurts to smile. It hurts even more to laugh.
which is kind of fitting given that we have SoEW today.
I can't
Like,
keep getting away with this.
You can't keep getting away. Oh, it's only one run. Okay. Well, let's. Okay, they're aligned perfectly for the blue kunais at least. Well, semi-perfectly.
Wait a minute. Where was their second death?
There was a second.
Check their lives.
What?
Oh
Wait.
They might have-
No.
2 extends
Maybe
from.
fine now.
Yeah, they got 2 score extends.
Oh, no.
That's the one up from mailing. Oh wait,
No.
they started with only one
What?
life.
They only
What?
started with 1 life? Oh, yo. Well, hold on. Wait, they're cracked with the sauce? Hold on.
I'm gonna check after this.
Wait, this
search.
reminds me. Wait, this reminds
What?
me when I did my like hard 1cc with.
Oh God, what
bombs,
is this?
I chose default. Yeah, that happens if you don't kill the fairies in time. You
It happens
kind of want
to
to
me
align your.
It happens to me even when I do kill the fairies.
Oh,
Yeah,
normal.
I mean,
Oh.
especially ReimuE. Also, I think this stage
This
4 is
is-
pretty gorilla core.
This is like
Oh, we're
therapy for EoSD LNB players.
It's therapy
it's
for
therapy
me,
for
and I don't
EoSD
remember the last time I booted up this game. Even though I am the best type of, even though I am the most era-appropriate monitor for this game.
I feel like for anyone that doesn't like actively play EoSD, the correct therapy is not playing EoSD.
Yeah, some people in this VC have figured that out the hard way.
Better not start while you can. Okay, at least we're aligning
I mean-
for laser book. Bye.
I mean, I will say that EoSD is like kind of fun as like a one-off, but don't take it seriously.
Don't
I
I'll
feel
let that
like-
shit go.
you have this interesting thing with this game where it's fun to get your first 1cc in it, right? Then it's fun to get a hard 1cc, and then it may be fun to get a lunatic 1cc. And then it's not fun to grind for LNB, right? And then
Not at all.
it's fun again to kind of like lower your miss count until it becomes very, very not fun once you go like below 4 miss. Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Good bomb, very good bomb. You recognized in time.
Yeah, and then you have like the worst period. Oh God, what is this? Wait,
We're
it
fine. If
might
you stream slowly, it's fine.
Yo!
Oh, did it work out? It worked out.
No, it's
But like once you go below 4 minutes, you have like the roughest time of like, oh, you're fine, you're fine.
Focus.
Nice!
The unfocused to spread the shot to reach the fairy. That's really good. I like that.
Yeah, and then at some point, and this is like kind of like the phase that I'm going through right now, at some point you realize that once you get good enough, even the bullshit that this game can throw at you is dodgeable. And then it becomes like sort of fun again, but you're coming back from like months of depressing grind. Oh yeah,
The 10 stages of every benefit.
sounds
The
like
card
pretty
that
much
is
any other
obvious-
LNN grind.
yeah. This card
Also-
is generally, I accept arguments of this being harder than Berry.
The fuck are you
This-
talking about? That
that's
thing
why.
looks free. That looks free. If you,
It's
That
not
looks-
that she moves in a very certain way.
It just
I
looks
mean-
freaky.
that's the same for Barry as well.
fair.
More like freaky.
But it's definitely harder than the hard version of Bury.
Oh my god, it's freaky! Do you know I can't laugh, it hurts. Oh my god, it's ReimuB's ching.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but
You can't
even like Essay Undyne on Lunatic is harder than Varian Lake.
Yeah.
Or no,
Unless
it's
you just
easier
get-
than Varian Lake, I meant to say.
Like, the thing about Bury is that 99.99% of the time, right? It is free, basically, once you know how to deal with it.
Oh my god. This is
but
such a weird like pattern for this. What's
with
happening?
no bubbles,
She's just running.
it's the same. It's just it's missing the bubbles. This is the,
No,
this
no,
is
the
what's
ma-
happening.
The bubbles are what would be the Mentos bullets normally.
Yeah. Oh, I
The
thought
runner
it would
just
be.
it just timed out. Patchouli was on the other side of the continent.
What the fuck is my internet doing?
Doing things.
Push up. You don't want to be only bottom hugging on this spell. Stop, please.
Would you believe that the first time once you see this, I actually tried to dodge Mercury Poison in the corner, and
Oh,
I couldn't
God.
out. Well, no, I found it on
Why?
because I couldn't dodge Mercury Poison back then. I found it unironically easier to dodge in the corner.
Oh yeah. Also ethical. Also, there. I feel like was there like some comment we were supposed to read?
I mean, the
Was
comment just says scuffed run.
I can tell. Good God.
I mean, that started with the 1 life star. That's just.
Oh God!
You're
you're fine.
Pro-
I don't.
Do not move when
Now
any
you're not
aimed
fine.
slow bullets are being fired.
Actually,
You will make
normal
life harder
fairies,
for
so you might
yourself.
survive. Nice.
No,
Very
yeah,
much
you're
harder.
fine.
I'm not excited for misdirection. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, normal misdirection is you just tap to the side, but
Yeah, no, it's completely free. They don't bounce,
Did
so
you
you don't even need a route. You literally just tap twice.
Did you see what the runner did on streamed sections? That's why I'm
Oh.
worried. That's why I'm worried.
Oh no!
I mean, at the very least, they're learning.
Yeah, they're learning. Look, live
Nice.
learning reaction. Holy moly, this player's going places in life. Unfocus. Just open the spread. Oh my god, the player knows. The player just needs a little more refinement of their technique, I guess, and how they're handling the stages. Cause that was a nice recovery.
Damn! Imagine learning something. Surely there isn't an event for that. Wait a second.
Wait, just
Surely one where there isn't like deadline or whatever.
I love I can talk about that, by the way, because it's not just fucking like random ass advertised. Because we're gonna have the big Touhou block in the fall event.
It's coming.
In the full
The
speed
Touhou
reminder.
is coming.
By the way,
Alright.
speaking of Speed Reminder, is it okay to submit a 4-hour category to that?
No.
Okay.
We get.
Okay,
we
now
get
I'm honestly
iffy.
concerned what the category would have been.
All chapters, all bosses.
Oh my god.
No, we get iffy at like we don't have hard limits
Okay.
anymore. But yeah, anyway,
Here's the
Benny.
question: how can you be certain that it'll only be? How can you be certain that the run will only be 4 hours by this time next year?
Oh,
Don't
it's
look
definitely
down
not
when
going
you
to
see
be
these
4
knives.
hours by next year. It's going to be 5
No.
hours because that's when Chapter 5 comes out.
Oh, cereal. Power cancel, nice. Oh, truth be told, 2 lives, 2 bombs in Sakya with 1 extend coming on the way. For 1 CC, this is haze. As long as they don't explode with bombs in stock again. Hopefully. Oh, it's fine, Luna Clock is totally reactable
Okay.
with bombs.
This is harder than the world, though.
I can see what you mean by that, yeah.
Yeah, no. Saki's first two spells I just find to be harder than their Lunatic variant.
Yeah, I can attest to that. Although Ludabile can just randomly crit roll and kill you instantly. Can't do it.
If she's low, you can...
oh no. Oh, that's just a knife hitbox, man. I saw the instant replay. Uh-oh, be careful.
Yeah, as I was saying, if she's low on Ludabile, you can actually remedy that by going above her.
Like, I mean, yeah, going above her, that works. But sometimes, even when she's high up, the bubbles just align themselves in such a weird way. Also, don't be there, runner.
You almost dodged it too!
It was so close. That was really tough, honestly.
Yeah, no.
Only for trying.
Okay,
You
we
can't
still
just
have a
dodge that
score
like you would...
extend.
Yeah, you can't just dodge that like you would Killing Doll, because it not only is it denser, but the bouncing bullets means they come from way more weird angles.
I think this is a run that could be saved by a last-second score extend.
I don't think they're getting the score extent.
Depends. It depends. Oh no.
I don't think they're pulling out a
tap.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I don't think they're pulling out a 10 million stage 6 unless they bomb to PoC this.
They know.
You?
They know.
Okay.
Don't do that!
The close
okay,
calls
for
our
future
viewers
reference.
the close calls our viewers have come to love.
Hell yeah! I get it. Okay.
Please,
Please
Or
don't
cap
bother
it.
with this spell card.
Yeah, or just cap it.
No.
No, I don't think you can save spot on normal.
Absolute
especially
cinema.
not with this low
Please,
rank.
PoC, thank you. Okay, so here's why I'm not worried about the score extend, right? Sakura drops a ton of point items, and
Yeah.
if we're gonna bomb on a Ramilia card, we're probably gonna get big juicy cancels, so I think we are gonna...
Counterpoint. Counterpoint,
Dying on one,
Scarlet
please.
Netherworld is actually like really hard.
No, it actually is just Tarsara, though. Nice read there. Actually.
Yeah. Remy on normal is really weird. Like, all of her hard spells become way easier, except her red magic. Red magic is harder than like the
Red
hard
magic is
version of
hard.
SG.
Yeah, I can see what you mean by that. Also, personally, I think Starve David's harder than YDL on hard.
No, it is not. Oh wait, you meant on hard.
I just found it. Yeah, on hard, not on Lunatic. Lunatic's... Sorry, I almost retched in my mouth.
God.
Not YDL on Lunatic. Please don't try and do small micros.
Here's some funny script writing that could be happening right now. Getting pushed away on spell 1, missing a bunch of spell card bonus because of it, and now dying with 59 point something million score.
No, you can't do this to me. You can't just keep getting away with this. They'll bomb Scarlet Neverworld because this is an impossible spell card and you don't want to risk bomb.
Oh, that's a big
Hey,
cancel.
don't that's something else, alright? That's holy wow, what a way to start off TRS.
Oh no,
Really good.
it's 59.6 million into
You
the
are
next.
not dying on night non. You will bomb.
But
get
it's
your
gonna be a
60
cancel. It's gonna be a
million.
cancel. The cancel will go over 60.
Yes.
Oh no!
Just bomb.
No, this is easy.
Just bomb.
Don't worry, this is easy.
No, it's not. Just bomb.
59.9 million.
Please bomb.
Get the extend.
What if they don't know about
brother.
the extent thresholds?
They probably don't. That's why they're not bombing. Oh no, we capped this. We're fine.
They're gonna get it from Graves.
Let's go.
There it is.
Thank God. Okay, don't get sniped here and then explode.
And now they
Oh, that's
immediately lose
Bubble
the two bombs, two bubbles.
It's
No, they
bubble non. It's bubble non.
don't.
Okay.
It's slow bubble number.
Bubble.
Bubble. I have seen people die to fireball.
What if they time
I
this
predict
out
they'll
and
have
do
bomb.
spell skip? Okay, they are
Oh my
going to do
God.
spell skip.
Oh
god.
Oh. Okay, nice. We survived this. Whew. Enough space. On Lunatic. The GG. It's over. But we're normal, so it's fine. Okay, we get the kill here, then we get to Scarlet Shoot, not Meister, Rip and Pepperoni.
Which is the way better version of the spell. The spell is like actually really fun, but it's a pity that there's no way to make this spell work on Lunatic just because of how easy it is.
Mr. Tenna, can I, Miss Mix Tenna, can I press an extremely loud incorrect buzzer in that statement?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm satisfied. Now bomb this, please. Don't. It's not worth it.
If you press on the loud incorrect buzzer, it's probably just gonna go into the limiter.
Oh, did it not go through the?
Either
That's
that
a wall.
or Discord just
No,
kind
it's
of figures it out.
Well, I just said. No, we're capping. We're either capping this or one bombing this. We're not getting sniped. Right? Right? Okay,
Right.
yeah, we're good. Yippee! Okay. Okay! Wow, that was a run, yeah. That's...
So
Wait, did they really start with like 1 on normal? With 1 life on normal?
So this is the replay screen they wanted me to hide. Also, we can check now. Yes.
Yes, they did. And 2 bombs!
Yeah, 2 bombs. Did you know the default is 3 bombs? I didn't know that. This is the default lives and bombs. The runner started with 2 and 2. No, yeah, 2 and 2 for some reason. Wow, and you still managed to clutch out.
I
the win.
missed the entire end of the run because there's an emergency at Speedrunner. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's
Okay.
fine.
What did I miss? What did I miss? Did they clear?
with Magic tap.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Remy after Scarlet Netherworld.
Also, I regret to inform you that one of you is going to have to, like, leave the VC because we have a PoFV run coming up and we want
I've been
Megatron
struck
to do
suddenly by
that.
a thunderbolt. Ah!
I mean, I mean, I don't know much about PoFV, so I'll be dipping out as well.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Megatronin.
Fish.
Alright. But yeah, I hope you all have fun and with TV time.
Okay, the comment
Alright,
just,
what?
The comment just says
Yeah.
medicine in all caps.
Yeah, no, I
Nice.
can imagine why medicine is horrible to face in 1cc.
I might be back
Yeah.
for SA. Getcha.
Okay.
Guess we skipped to Sakia.
So this is a versus game, which means stages don't technically have any like defined start and end point. Sure, like the AI is scripted to stop dodging at certain intervals, but there's always a chance that bullets don't like hit them at that time.
Yeah.
Ask Matt real quick.
I mean, usually the
And-
time gets extended by other ways.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, if you
you not shooting or
Yeah.
you send a lot of level 2s which stop time and like that. But sometimes the AI just does not want to die.
Wait, does the in-game clock tick up during the cut-in?
I'm sure. I'm a bit unsure, but I know that the. Yeah, I'm a bit unsure.
It doesn't seem like it.
I just said something. I have no idea if it's true or not.
The other thing is,
We're scoring.
yeah,
That was
there
like
are
a
no defined.
130. That was a pretty long stage 5. Anyways, we're to stage 6. Where
The
we
other
have
thing
to
is-
survive like 3 times as long.
Yeah. So the other thing about verse games is there aren't really any defined patterns. In the sense that, like, you can't say, oh, there's a streaming section coming up.
Technically, you still stream a lot, but you just
Yeah.
stream really fast since bullets are aimed in a very wide angle.
Yeah.
So we're beating Sakia. Be careful. So things to note: be careful around the EX knife since the hitbox is larger than the sprite compared to like every other bullet.
For the EX knives, is it even like an actual bullet, or is it just a laser that looks like a bunch of knives stacked together?
There's like how the hitbox works is like 6 or like 5 circles. Like every knife has a circle around it.
Oh, so it's a curvy laser.
Yes.
Yes.
Potentially a curvy laser. I haven't looked in what actual bullet type it is.
Oh god.
It would be very fun if the knives were just curvy lasers. Nice. Reisen is good at getting to spell wars. So if we
And
just
yeah.
spam C level 2, we could be fine. It depends on if the AI actually want to play with you or just decides, nah, I don't want to clear anything, so no spell war for you.
Yeah, and the downside of getting to Spell Wars is that when you do, like, you really cannot afford to like lose your rhythm, or else you just instantly get overwhelmed.
I wonder
And you
how many
also
how many times have I mentioned on PRS how the AI choosing a charge attack actually works?
I don't remember,
No,
but
I don't remember it.
I think it just randomly picks a number from 1 to 4 and then like waits until it has the charge for that, and then
Yes.
uses that.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's how it works.
Yeah, because like that's how I remember it works in PODD as well.
Yeah,
Except when they'll just randomly use a level 1 at the start of round 1.
that's also how it
again.
works in Udall.
Yeah, I kind of used that against the AI.
Yeah,
When in practice, because I just set it to only do 2s instead
Yeah.
of going random.
In
yeah.
fact,
Like you can also use that behavior against the AI in PODD, because if you see it's not using a charge attack at like when its gauge is 3 ticks filled, you know that it's going to attempt to send a boss as soon as it fills its gauge, and so that's your signal to like wait, preserve your gauge for a level 4, and then start charging a boss pack.
A bit weird with like
pretty
the
clever.
dog AI. Only in versus, it like only does C4s, sometimes like
Yeah.
C2s.
Yeah, no,
But
like
it
I've
really
noticed.
loves doing C4s.
Yeah, I've noticed that the only time it will ever do a level 3 in UDOG is if it tries to do a level 4, but there's already a boss on your screen.
Yeah. So dog, it just just really fucking wanted level 4. Unless it's story mode. Story modes is a bit different. Then they really want like level 2s instead. Anyway, so medicine, really annoying since the clouds makes you can't move. Everyone hates it. In PvP, usually you can survive medicine by timing your gauge right and doing wars by being post net plus. But story AI is weird, so you usually don't get that much gauge as you do in PvP. So you actually have to dodge and not just rely on good management. So in other words, she's hell. You don't like fighting her.
3 to 5 Mbps download speed right now. I'm like uploading at 4 Mbps. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not just me. The video is in low quality for me, and I was worried that my internet was also crapping out horribly again.
Rippy got off with a level 3,
There's actually
but
some really
because of
good
the spell-
survival.
Yeah,
really
they're
good
in a spell
survival.
war right now, so they don't need to dodge. They can just level 2.
Yeah, it's
Which is
been
free.
220, and they still haven't taken a hit.
Yeah, that's Reisen is good to go into spell wars, and she really wants it. Because then you don't have to dodge medicine if you can just level 2 everything.
I remember setting my kbps down to 4,000 because of some internet issues I was having. I'm gonna set it back up to 6,000, which is the default in this package.
First hit.
That was a bad level too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing I'm noticing is it really is like, as Gusari often likes to say, where a lot of the time the bullets are just dodging them when they're just trapped in a bunch of poison clouds.
Yeah, sometimes standing still is the best option. You
Also,
don't have to move in a shmup.
Yeah.
Oh. That's a bit tight. Yeah, that's really tight.
So
Just
timer's
about to
about
die.
over. Yeah, medicine's
Yeah.
about to die.
Please don't die right in the end. Just hold. You used a bit earlier. I would prefer just holding down that shot.
Just in time.
Oof, nice.
That was a very good round 1 miss, and we're no miss, by the way.
No, but yeah, that's good. That will end when we reach Iki, but before then we will just enjoy having a full stock of lives. So Komachi, strong EX, you have to do a lot of just normal dodging. So she is always a bit annoying, but she doesn't really wall you off that much.
Yeah.
She does not do lots of pellets, so she doesn't really enter wars at all. She had scope for a really long time.
Yeah.
Rip all the spirits. I mean fairies.
You know, it feels like Komachi was basically like built for my favorite playstyle of just chipping it away slowly.
Yeah. I mean, I do main Komachi in PvP.
Yeah.
She's fun. I don't have to rely on like doing level 2s to kill someone. The EX will do the job for me. I still need my level 2s because everyone else has a strong level 2.
Yeah.
The one dodge action. Well, it wasn't a dodge, but it was the motion for one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're doing fine so far.
I forget how talented Rippy is.
It's good.
Yeah, like
I've seen he has posted a lot of like 1 misses. So he's
In
definitely
PoFV
capable of doing these kinds of run.
yeah, 1 miss is in PoFV or in other games.
1 miss is basically LNM. Because round 1 Iki is not possible unless your character is built for it. Or you get really lucky.
Yeah.
Like you can LNM with like medicine, Aya, or if you're lucky, a lot of other characters. But if you play like, for example, Komachi, good luck getting that LNM. It's not happening.
Wow, that was a really fast round 1 Komachi.
Yeah, I've noticed that round 8 usually ends a bit early compared to a lot of other rounds. Anyways, so round 1, it's just a flex. You don't really gain anything from it. Just
I mean,
score.
we could calculate how much CWC score this run would get.
Yeah. So what's your best bet? How long will Rippy survive?
I say 250.
It's very possible. 310, I don't know. That's my guess. Oh, doing some movements. Oh, and got run by spirits. Yeah, this could be a lot earlier if we take the bad hits. And also since the rank is really high round 1, so you do not really get those long rounds. Like you can see
You
how
live, you
fast
live.
they go.
Oh.
Yeah, they level
fine.
1 dodge for it. Yeah, this looks more like at 220 at this point.
Oh, ass fairy too.
Depends on how they optimize their gauge. Oh, why did you not
Wow,
charge?
wow, that was.
So they died because they did not charge. Well, they charged way too late. And got cornered by Ass Fairy, and they couldn't do anything since they were not charging. Oh well.
That was 147, I believe.
Yeah, it's not the best, but it doesn't matter. For normal survival purpose. Are we killing Lily? Yo, we're killing Lily. What we get? We got the EX. Kinda useless. Yeah, we're not even picking it up. The only thing we're hoping for is gold. That's like the item we want. Did they do level 3? I think they did. That's bad for the gauge. Yeah, now the rank is a lot lower, so I can see them getting a 1 miss.
I forget what the 4th item does. You have the EX1 responds to EX attacks, you have gold. You have the small points item. What's the 4th again?
It spawns a lot of bullets. You see those balls bullets? It's like that, but they're like red or pink. It spawns a whole lot of those. Yeah, so we see the U shape you usually do when you do Komachi. I mean, Iki. Where you go from one corner, going like a U shape to the other. Do like a level 2 or just normally go back if it's a free screen. There was some early hits on, I think.
No, it's 145 already.
Yeah, but usually I don't think Iki lose down to last health that fast, but I don't know. I could be wrong. They survives a lot on last health, so it doesn't really matter. You still have to survive until like 330. Oh, yeah, that was a bit tricky. No gauge, so you couldn't do anything about it. Stalling out. Getting some resets doesn't really matter in this case.
Feels more like they were trying to build gauge.
Oh, they did level 3. That's a blunder, I think.
I mean, they made up for it by like being able to save more gauge from earlier.
Yeah, but now they have just enough for level 2. But the screen is kind of free, and we're 3 minutes in.
Yeah.
And we're
Yeah. Something else that's
we
pretty
maybe
subtle
enter
is-
Spell War territory soon.
Yeah.
And she
No,
died.
it's already over.
That was
Yeah.
that was a bit early, but she dead. GG's. That was a good 1 miss.
So how much DWC score is that again? 1 miss and 147?
Almost 47. Let's see. TWC score. PoFV. This is Reisen.
No.
Survival. 1 miss. How many? Oh right, it's TWC score uses remaining lives and not misses.
But I think they should have 6. That's if you have 1 miss, you usually have 6 lives in end.
And 347. What did you determine the round 1 time to be?
Like 140 something.
So 60 plus 40, that's 100. That's like, gives me 46. Now, hold up.
Also, why does it say NMNR?
I probably forgot to
Sakuya B.
change that from whatever this was last time.
Ah, yes.
But like I was gonna say
we're doing a Sakuya no miss.
like I was gonna say in theme with rabbits, but then I noticed that it doesn't say Tewi here, so I got a bit confused there. Mike,
Like Sakuya B no miss no, or is it like no miss no release with Sakuya? That would be like a how? How the fuck do you even do that?
Mike, fix the faulty run information.
Mike.
Okay, and I did
Are we just keeping straight?
Sakuya last time. That was stage 6, so it's to Reisen this time.
It's not gonna skip the stage 6. Okay, the AI took a hit like 10 seconds in.
What do I
That's
not
30
skip?
even for stage 4. What to say?
There's something you didn't want to skip.
Was it?
Okay, I'm just gonna skip to stage 6.
Let me check comments again.
It says nothing about the skip request, so it's just stage 6,
Oh,
I
okay.
think. Story you. So
Also, those cuttings
PvP.
definitely do not
Well,
definitely pause the timer.
well, Uni does play a lot of PvP as well.
I really should like get into PoFV.
Is it now I announced the PoFV tournament? I announced it today.
Oh god, wait a minute. Does this mean that I'm gonna essentially be like the Yats of this tournament who has no practice but just gets by on their like sheer gorilla-ness?
Essentially, but I have set it as a European tournament, so
Oh, okay.
a bit tricky on that part.
No, I mean it's okay. A lot of the UDOG community was European as well, and I don't think it was that bad to go up against with a Europe connection.
Yeah, but something like, what the fuck are you doing? A nice level 1.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I need to
You
like
decided to
learn
go
how
up
to.
to the level 3 and just now we level into that circle.
Yeah, I really do need to like learn how to do level 1 iframes. Is like that's something I am really awful at.
Yeah, they're really fun when you know how to do them.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's because I played Ellen in PODD, who, like, cannot.
Oh yeah, this is the round 6. Then especially, why the fuck did you level 1 there? I mean, maybe you were trying to do a level 2 and then this happened to be a level 1 instead. Because that was a risky level 1 you did before. Well, should not go talk about that now because that was before, now it's now, and we're dealing with Reisen. Reisen isn't that bad to deal with. She's, I would say, one of the easier stage 6 bosses you can get.
Oh
There's-
wow, that was really more level 1s.
Yeah, that's a pretty common level 1. Reisen has a lot of level 1 opportunities. So yeah, that's a good example of why like good at level 1. There's like a slow wall going towards you. You can just go through it.
Or in bonus land.
Also, it said PB on the comment. Does it mean score or lives?
I mean, given that they weren't stalling for Lily, early lives, then I don't know.
Yeah, it isn't set as a scoring run, but sometimes you get score PBs even in survival runs.
God.
Like there, another good level 1. They didn't have gauge level 2, but they could still level
Yeah.
1 through the wall. So that's why you should level 1. You can go out of walls for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say Uni has excellent use of level 1ing at the moment.
Yeah, like I just keep forgetting that level 1s give iframes just because like wait, you won?
Yeah, they died as soon. The AI died as soon as that happened.
Yeah.
I mean, they could probably level 1 through that, but they stood still, so it was a bit tricky. But luckily, the AI died. But yeah, that was perfectly timed. AI death. Like.
Yeah. It's like I just keep like it's just I play a character that cannot do level 1 iframes, charge slower than Ellen has a charge slower than Youmu, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So like it's just I always just keep forgetting level 1 iframes are a thing.
Yeah.
And they're even more important in PODD for defense.
I don't. Like level 1 iframes exist in purity as well. It's just like 6 frames instead.
No, I thought it's still 8.
This is still 8. Huh. I ever had a hard time trying to level 1 in PODD. Yeah, especially if like I have like given up trying to do Ellen runs since she's so fucking slow. I can't do shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of slow,
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why. Like I have like this bizarre like attraction to characters with unorthodox play styles.
Do you play Youmu in PoFV?
I don't have it yet.
She's a bit different with how her play with due to her level 1 works.
Yeah. And like Sanai and Nidal, completely different scope.
I mean, it's mostly this similar scope to other characters, just that you don't have it for the first half a second.
Yeah. I mean, you have to basically charge to an entire level 1 before your scope comes out.
I mean, that's on as well. She also has to do that.
Yeah.
And then we have like someone like a Bitten where you don't even have a scope most of the time, since it's just outside of you.
Yeah.
Like, you have to dodge everything full speed. Okay. Oh. Was an interesting bomb. I think the bomb was very unnecessary though. I don't know. So one good thing is that even if we are last life, we can still play a bit risky since we are Tewi. So if we take a hit, we still def a bomb if we have the gauge for it. If we don't have the gauge for it, then we couldn't do anything special in the first place.
Remind me to
no.
show a certain thing after this run ends.
Come on, AI, please die. You're so close to dying. Yeah, you can't move at all. The AI is so close to dying. I can feel it.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Give that.
Oh,
Ah.
how do you not win on that? Like the AI was just dead.
4 minutes.
This isn't even the run that says medicine in the comments. In the comment in all caps. This is just a different run that also dies here.
We're playing two Benuis, and both had to deal with medicine. Both hate it.
I just hate being slow and bullet hells.
Yeah, that should not have been a miss. The AI should have died. Here's the most miserable medicine. I can see that. You really have to like have gauge optimization when you deal with that. Nice everyone.
stream buffering for you guys as well?
The Discord stream at least does that.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
okay.
got 705 drop frames,
Yeah, I could see that.
but I'm not dropping
will
any. I
kinda
don't think I'm
stinks.
dropping any more.
Anyways, round 2 should be free. I mean, if you die round 2, I bet they would probably like just restart the entire run.
But if I happen to drop more frames, I will mention it. Maybe I should turn my KDPS down again. Actually, funny thing, I set the preset on my GPU encoder to be like really slow, to use more to have higher GPU usage, because I saw that I had like enough GPU power left to increase my GPU usage, so I could afford to lower my KDPS and still have high quality.
Anyways, more Komachi. Come on, Uni, you have fought a lot against me. You should know how to deal with Komachi at this point.
Like, I have my GPU encoder set to P6 right now, which is the second slowest setting, and I'm only using 43% on my video encode.
Interesting. I do not fully understand, but I would say interesting regardless.
It basically means that I'm using less than half of the power of my GPU encoder to encode the stream, even though I'm using the second slowest setting. Like the setting that uses the second highest amount of GPU power to encode the stream.
Nice. That was some bad hits, but luckily we didn't go to last life. Doesn't matter what life you are, as long as you're not lost, you can take another hit. So even if you survive for like, I don't know, 3 minutes and take a hit, you will only lose 1/2 right now. Too bad I didn't do that. There's non-negligible chance I could come much early, so hopefully. Yeah, about that. Yeah, about that.
Yeah, that's pretty scripted.
Alright, how long is this round 9 gonna be?
I have no guess.
You does play a lot against ET. I would say 230. Or maybe even more. No, 230. I would stick to my 230.
Makes sense. I don't know this player. I'm just saying things.
If it's the same uni I know, they usually play a lot of PP. Oof. So I do kind of know them in that regard. You can probably get on top with your own level 1, but it's a bit risky. We shouldn't do too much risking. But I guess it's level 1 AT, you can risk as much as you want. Okay, I don't know if the 230 is going to hold up, but we can hope.
I mean, you don't really
Well,
have
mostly
to
I can hope. I
survive.
was the only one that made a guess.
You don't really have to
I mean, we are
survive
playing on.
long.
I mean, we are playing with Tay, so you do have like a slight I was about to say you have a 10-second buffer after you got hit, but no, you don't.
Yo, nice bomb. I would rate this round automatically 10 out of 10 because of that bomb. You can't change my mind.
Yeah, if you're not going for TWC score, you don't really need to survive long in round 1.
Okay, so this is 2 me so far. 1 to medicine, 1 to eat round 1. Since they got a very lucky Komachi. Yeah, as I said, usually Komachi just dies earlier for some reason. Like round 8, a lot of times when I do round 8, it's shorter than round 7. Well, stage 7 in stage 8.
It could be like, again, something like, as you said earlier, something about how AI Komachi just walls themselves because of their scope. Kind of like how UDog Reimu just like gets herself rammed by beast spirits in the corner.
Yeah. No round 2, they charge bugged. But round 3, jag tror på dig Gulli. I can also have tendency to dire this, it might be a scope problem. Yeah. I mean, if the AI constantly holds down scope, which they like to do, also the AI just bombed. Nice. Well, the AI is good at F-bombing. Anyways, so if Komachi never lets go of scope, she won't have a scope at all. Which could be a thing. Like, the AI sees spirits, so they try to scope, but they are already scoping, and but because Komachi scope, they can't scope anything if they have already had it out. So you're stuck there with no scope the entire time. It could be something like that.
Not know how to use Komachi's scope. Yes, it just doesn't know that.
Yeah, I think the AI does not know how to use Komachi's scope. It does not like rescope. It holds down, but if you hold it down, you will not have a scope. You have to let go and scope again if you want to scope.
It would be fun to reverse engineer the AI scoping behavior.
Yeah. I mean, everything would be fun to reverse engineer and see how it works.
Yeah, I mean, EoSD has been fully decompiled, and the idea is that we use the EoSD decomp to decompile all of PCB, and then use that to decompile all of IN, and then we have a solid base to decompile PoFV. Given that IN
Wait, what?
is most likely...
EOS has already been fully decomped?
Yes! EoSD is fully decompiled.
Go.
Like, all they're really working on now is to just get things matching closer to the original, to the code in the original executable.
Just to make sure that I'm not being stupid, does that imply, like, fully reverse engineered?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It's a tricky situation right now, but they can get out fine. The RNG isn't that bad.
Does that mean we can edit shot types in EoSD finally?
We couldn't do that.
We were able to do that for a long time.
Oh, shot types were hard-coded in EoSD.
Why are they hard-coded?
Shot type, a lot of things about shot types are hard-coded in pretty much every Touhou game.
GG's.
But there's also some shot type behavior stuff that is handled through A&M, even though A&M is only meant for visual stuff. Anyways, I remembered that I want to show this. So like, this diagram, it just popped into my head and I just had to make it.
Where does Trick fit on this? Since he's also a host, right?
I don't know. Can't really tell
putting
you.
every host on a diagram. Low-tech professional. The goat.
But yeah, this is all I wanted to show post this run. Anyways, on to Subterranean Aneurysm.
Let's go. Time for me to dip as well, since it's not a versus shooter. Bye.
Goodbye.
Oh hell yeah, it's the best shot in the game.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? Never mind. Okay, the comment just says did an oops and the skip section is left blank.
Alright, so ReimuC and FA. I used to think this shot was the best for LNN because it's the only shot with the combination of all three. It has an easy Satori, it gets to skip Catswalk, and it has ReimuB box. Unfortunately, I've since realized that having low damage kind of like makes Oku pretty damn bad.
One thing. Welcome back, George.
So now my opinion is that Marisa A is the best shot for LNN in this game.
I can't be missing a run by the legendary ChickenButtXD.
Same.
Welcome back, George.
Hi.
Hi. I mean, one thing I see people praise ReimuC for is that if you is that you can use one bomb and have it not affect your forward shot at all. But
Yeah.
this is not relevant in this run.
I mean, ReimuC is still absolutely 100% viable for no bomb. I think all shots are except for Marisa C. Because, like, that's another thing. SA doesn't really have a simple answer to the question, who is the best shot type to use for LNB? Because every shot type has some trade-offs.
Congratulations! Here's your Touhou World Cup the 2024 invite to play at SA Lunatic Survival. Okay, terrible joke.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like... Meanwhile, like, it's just ReimuC is just incredible roll compression, but the downside is that her one trade-off, like, is kind of like a really bad thing to have. And she's also pretty hard to use effectively, because you can't really go unfocused without messing up your shot.
Yeah. Or without going... You can go super fast if you want to. Not sure
No.
it would be
If
useful.
Well, here's the thing though. Like, my movement fail tends to make like a lot of like micro vertical movements while unfocused, which is not something I would be able to do as ReimuC without like killing my damage.
Haha, you were killing your damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Play Marisa A because you love shotgunning. I play Marisa because I love the spread shot. We are not the same person. Oh god. That is not the right route for this, I think. Okay, no, you're back on route.
Oh shit, I just dropped like 2,000 frames. All in one
dear.
moment.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
Okay, so here is where the low damage really sucks. You cannot shoot this down, and you cannot kill these effectively. So what you have to do is you kill all them one side, you misdirect super high, and then use your super speed to go back down. Which is like, as far as I can tell, like this is like the only real use of ReimuC super speed, just to misdirect all of these.
Okay, you did still get the cap.
Way easier than any other shot. Compared to like ReimuA, who kills it before the blue wave even reaches her,
It's not.
or Maurice, or the spread shot Maurice's, who can just kill all of the wisps, and so they don't have to like misdirect.
I mean, it's definitely. I mean, it's probably not the
Yeah.
easiest strat, but it is certainly unique.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you have to do kind of like a ghetto version of that as ReimuB and Maurice C. Okay. It feels so weird to see this fairy actually shoot all of its bullets. Because I'm just so used to it dying before like that huge wall comes. Alright, we have ReimuC Satori. Since we have ReimuBox, I do not expect the nons to be that problematic. And since this is ReimuC, I expect we are going to see a safe spot on Storm Day. So, this is like arguably ReimuC's best feature. The Satori fight is completely and utterly... Okay, well, I wouldn't call it completely free because you still need to be reasonably precise on the non-spells. But... yeah. Please learn the Storm Day safe spot. You have all day to line it up because of the dialogue. And it's actually a pretty hard spell if you don't do the safe spot.
Well, that's a safe spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Also,
shoot
like-
down. Should have waited for it. Should have Grace farmed it.
Yeah. Also, Macro Burst is like unironically pretty fun to do. Like, yeah, even if you are just going at the side for most of it, you still have to like manage your shot type.
Wow, that spell name sure is descriptive of what you do here. Wonder if there's other spells in the Touhou series that tell you how to do the spell.
That is a very awkward whirlwind. Fun fact, you actually can like do this above Satori, but you have to have really quick reactions in case one of the pinwheels spawns directly on top of you.
This direction is screaming.
Lore. So much lore.
Nice.
Anyway, we are almost into stage 5, which is...
Surely nothing ever happens in stage 5.
Right,
I was
right.
about to say it's where ReimuC starts to fall off, but no, that happens at Orin. ReimuC actually has a pretty comfy stage 5 due to the two-way shot. Not as comfy as Marisa B's, but it's still reasonably comfy. Okay, I take that back. With Marisa B, this section is just completely free. And yeah, this is actually looking pretty damn scary. But don't worry, we make up for it on the mid-boss and... or, well, not on the mid-boss, on the section after the mid-boss. So, I forget. Have they... Yes, they have. ladies and gentlemen, this is very recent tech that was only found out about like last or 2 years ago. And only Reimu can do this. Other shots, like the Marisas, their hitbox is actually too big.
How precise is this safe spot? Like, in pixels?
I don't know how many pixels, but it's less than 1.5 pixels given Reimu can do it and Marisa can't.
Isn't this also like a massive scoring strat for ReimuB then?
I don't know. But this lets you skip both Cat's Walk and the vast majority of Popcorn. Not that ReimuC would really have a hard time on Popcorn anyway.
Even if the difference between Reimu and Marisa's hitbox size makes Marisa unable to do it, and that's almost pixel perfect.
I think it's definitely enough that it would be inconsistent if you weren't able to reset your sub-pixels.
Alright, that's good.
How the heck do you reset sub-pixel? Just go in the corner?
Yeah, you just ram against the edge of the screen.
Yeah. Because,
it's actually pretty important in a few categories, or in a few specific circumstances.
Yeah, in the game's coordinate system, 1 unit corresponds to 1 pixel, but your position's a floating point number, so there's basically an almost infinite amount of sub-pixels you can be on.
Yeah. Alright, so this is where ReimuC starts to fall off. And she falls off pretty hard. So, this, I am ashamed to admit I'm ashamed to admit that I've lost a few LNN paces to this. Which is actually really unfortunate. Okay, that was really clean. Oh, whoa, ethical?
Barely ethical.
Or what if they just forgot?
Maybe.
This kind of just exists. Funnily enough, this is the only spell that you cannot safe spot or this is Orin's only pattern that you cannot safe spot or cheese in some sort of way.
But all you have to do to cap it regularly is just go in a circle.
Yeah, it's the easiest thing she has. Even with all the safe strats. Actually, no, not the easiest thing, because non-1. Okay, we aren't seeing the safe spot, which, ReimuC actually benefits quite a bit from the safe spot on this. But, it's still understandable that you aren't safe spotting due to nerves. Oh dear. We are not misdirecting this, which is, yeah. This is gonna be pain. This is gonna last 35 seconds, I think? Since we didn't misdirect. Yeah, the wheels are aimed at you. And if you safe spot non-3, you can actually misdirect the first wave of Ghost Wheels app. Alright, we're doing this. I think ReimuC kills this before having to spin, right?
Nope.
No, she kills at the top. No?
Nope.
Not with this route.
Doesn't seem like it, no.
The only dialogue I can skip because potential desyncs.
Yeah. I actually don't know how, I genuinely do not know how to do the final in, the way everyone else does it, because I just play ReimuB and I just speed kill it before any bubbles even spawn. No. When I mean misdirecting ghost rolls, I mean like the misdirect, like the rightwards misdirect on every wave, which I like just makes it the kill just so much faster. Is this LNN pace? Yeah, it is.
Unlocked NN? What if this is actually unmarked NN, though?
I mean, Oku,
funny.
there's still Oku to go through.
The legendary ChickenButtXD LNN.
Oh, hell yeah. We have someone else who knows about bottom drag. So yeah, you don't even need to do the mess around with like unfocused timing. You just hold down and tap left, right, and it works.
Isn't Blazing Wheel unfocused to ReimuC TWC bingo challenge?
I think they mean
swear-
like I think they mean like actually shooting it down, not just surviving it.
No, wasn't it like a bingo entry on one of the bingo matches at TWC to capture Blazing Wheel unfocused to ReimuC?
Be right back.
Like, kitchen. Hopefully for the truth is. Oh no, we're gonna have to sit for the Lord. Oh, here we go.
All right, so Oku, pretty big. I can't words.
Just have to investigate something real quick.
Yeah, this boss is also. Oh.
I came back
like
just in
this.
time.
Oh my god. Not like this. If that's
Okay.
the only miss of the run, holy shit.
That'd be absolute cinema.
Please, no. Oh, non wonder.
Oh, by the way, yeah, you're
True.
in chat and you have the ability to add emotes to this channel. Can you add the Tenna dance emote?
Alright.
Oh my god.
That is also a very slow UNR.
This is one of these runs where you hope the runner dies again sometime later, so it's not a one miss too bad.
Oh god. Okay.
All miss. I'm all in on the one miss to that.
Okay, Petaflare. Surely ChickenButtXD has done the hyperspeed timeout of this, so he knows how to properly macro on Petaflare and read everything. And he's not going to die to this because he gets overconfident, right? Alright, go again.
Nah.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, yeah, no. That was a pretty good RNG pet. Why are you going here? Why are you not shooting?
How much grace did that give?
I honestly wasn't counting.
What I wanted to say earlier is I think I heard a really tiny kitten somewhere in the distance.
No, what?
No, I don't know. I wasn't sure what it was, but
Are you about to be adopted?
I had to check it out.
Wait, no, sorry, let me correct that. Are you about to be adopted again? Because you already have a cat.
I mean, this household has 3 cats, but all the cats have someone they like the most. And exactly one of 3 cats likes me the most. So that's my cat.
Let me guess, not your own.
Nothing. We have 15.
No, the cat I refer to as my cat, that's the one that happens to like me the most out of all 3 cats in this household.
It would be like such a cat thing, like for 3 people to live together to have like their own cat, but like they end up liking someone else in the household more. That'd be such a cat thing.
Yeah. And guess what? The cat that likes me is also the craziest one out of all 3.
Oh my god, it's actually gonna be a how could non-1 won this?
Non-1 double KO.
I fucking can't, man.
Imagine if they're at the very end of this bowl.
Please tell me I'll at least have LNN and this was just a meme run.
I wouldn't count on it.
Oh my fucking god! You don't even care. Watch this cap top strat. Watch this actually cap top strat.
Alright, I'm back. Oh, the cat!
Thank
I join in to see this? Oh god.
Oh my fuck, bang fuck.
It was better than 1.
That thing is an emote.
I'm gonna guess they're gonna die again. Just, I don't know why, but I have a, like, I have a feeling they're
Nah, they're good.
Fight.
This is last phase, you're good.
Never fucking mind.
About that. About that.
Oh yeah. Congratulations on your free miss run. Now it's fuck. Oh my god.
GG's.
Okay. So can I just say that this is basically pretty much exactly what my first pace into Oku looked like.
Well, you died to non-1?
No, I died to UNR instead. But I did die twice to Subsun as well.
Oh my god.
The
What a
comment just
run.
says did an oops. I'm assuming that refers to just that one death to non-1 and the other ones are just regular deaths. And not the oops being talked about in the
Regular,
comment.
sure.
I thought the comment was for this run, and I was about to say that, yeah, TD Extra is just an oops. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, the comment
Yeah,
on the
no,
TD Extra run just says this is my first time beating this extra and I don't like my Miso's animal hitboxes. Also, post your favorite Youmu emotes, or at least the ones that are available in this chat.
There are Youmu emotes?
Maybe. I don't know. Okay, there's at least 2 of them.
Alright. So
It's
TD Extra.
something without Reimu shots, or with non-Reimu shots.
This extra is just like... I think this may be like the second worst extra in this series. After Lolk, of course. For like just your first clear. It's... The pace isn't that good. Like it's in the pacing of the stage. The timeout is unreasonably difficult. And power loss is fucking atrocious. Alright, they did the thing.
Wait, is this like an XNN or something, and we're just missing the NN, or why is it like an extra
No.
after?
That is what you do in. That is what you do in 1cc. You time your chance so it gets cancelled.
No, I'm just curious
then
why
you-
LNB was before, before an extra survival run, was just
Yeah.
like a scheduling mishap, or?
And then you
What's going on?
Okay, good to know. Plugging in a monitor causes TD to pause itself.
What?
the hell? Okay, so that is a very good death bomb. Okay, so we are going to trance on this final because it actually gives more resources than the other mid spells. And yeah, they're gonna kill these fairies, get more trance from this.
Pretty, why did you put an extra survival after LNB? Was it like a schedule request from someone? So, like,
I
run late,
did
or?
difficulty progression in difficulty order, rather than like difficulty order as in which difficulty comes next, not as in which one's harder.
Oh, you like doing like extra runs at the end of a stream?
I guess I could do it differently if I needed to.
It's actually a good
So
question,
something
like...
So something I didn't do on my first run through of this was actually trancing for bombs. I tranced for lives instead, which is, yeah, you can get another life, like an extra life compared to what you would normally get, but probably better to get bombs instead.
Apparently the name has a typo, the player name.
Probably does, because I type it in manually.
Oh no! You wanna check before, like, after you fast forward the lore?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, run.
Alright, Amizo, these are the most inspired non-spells of all time.
Agreed.
Real.
It's
Zobah.
like,
I love how the random German just like made Anna like think. Like, what did I just hear? German. George said
It's
speaking
like-
German and everyone shuts up. Sorry, my bad.
it's like Namizo saw like Okina or Staki's Nons in Extra and thought, yes, I will copy these Nons, but they will not get any more inspired as the fight goes on.
I mean,
I'm sorry, but I really have to be as mean to this boss as I can.
no, don't get me wrong, this was my least favorite extra. Like, I cannot stand playing this at all.
I actually don't really think I have a favorite extra. This is gonna be okay. They got stream. Yeah, this fight is the difficulty of this fight is all over the place. It starts out like super easy, gets randomly stupid about halfway through, goes back to easy again, and then it just
Yeah.
becomes dumb at the timeout. Okay, fortunately we do have a transfer the first stupid spell, which is amphibians. The frogs is just really annoying. Yes, technically static. Fuck if I'm actually gonna learn the route. Please trance this.
Also, Eslo was using like optimal distance for slashes when able to, which is nice.
Yeah, I did learn that on stream.
I'm actually curious, what could they possibly be? Oh, for spell 5! They're trance instead of a bomb for this. Because this also is ass. Nobody wants to deal with that. And... Alright.
This is gonna take a little while.
Okay. Do they know the strat for this? No, they don't.
Uh-oh. I mean, Youmu should speed killer pretty fast anyway.
The strat is you line up with,
Maybe
strat is you line up with the bottom of Mimizo's health bar and you no vertical the whole thing. You're perfect height to dodge through, like, dodge through the Rice without, having to move vertically at all. Okay. This is either, like, fine if you're used to reading from the side, or awful if you aren't.
Please X, thank you. Oh, you had a stored slash. That's cool. I don't know what people call it. I just call it like a stored slash, or like you have a charge, like a charge to build up, and then you press the bomb key. Is that like an actual name for that?
Okay. This on 3 power is gonna be really awful. You also need a route for this. But at least the route is, like, easier to construct than the one for the first frog spell.
Do I have route when you can...
But they're probably gonna time this out. This is probably gonna be a timeout. Because they are not getting any damage.
I don't think this is a timeout. I think this is just straight up death. And then it's
No, I mean, they're not even gonna be able to shoot this down even after dying to it.
Actually, 30 seconds, look at the health bar.
Yeah, but you're stuck on the top of the screen.
No.
Okay, no. And maybe you can.
Oh no!
Nah, it's fine. Just do another spin.
No! Ah, so close! Save the bomb too, thinking it would time out or like end.
Oh no! And this is why you pock after dying to get the power. At least they have 2 lives to just tank through both this and the final. This thing, I despise this thing. Yeah. Okay.
I've never captured the spot, I don't think.
I don't blame you. Like, you have to make some really frantic, unfocused dashes.
This is especially stupid with how you're getting close in.
Well, the humans in Phase 3 don't really do anything. Like... Since you're mainly going to be misdirecting the birds vertically instead of horizontally anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, this.
Okay. It's gonna be rough.
Honestly, just like use unfocused shooting for this instead. Also, fun fact: the health marker on this specific health bar is completely meaningless. This spell has like 4 or 5 different phases, and none of them happen at the health marker. It's just a leftover from the 8th health bar.
Yeah, I'm getting very well designed boss. Love her. Not really.
Hey, I mean, at least she's better designed than ReimuC Extra.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh my gosh, she's at 1 HP, come on. Nice.
Not 0-0 as a mage.
Yeah, congrats on this clear.
I just
Yeah,
want to
good
see
one.
the clear bonus.
What clear bonus?
Well, it's not gonna be much. But I like to at least reach the screen before I close the game and do that.
What clear bonus?
So... Oh wait, it should... Yeah. It's already there.
Oh boy. This.
Oh, hey, Marlon.
Wait.
So I saw a little bit of this like before the TRS, and let me just say, as someone who's more used to like the original PC90 version, some of the things are pretty cursed in this port or demake.
Yeah, but I'm not spoiling anything yet.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be dipping out again, so y'all have fun with the rest.
Yeah.
Do I have...
Oh yeah, by the way, one thing to mention, hard is the only difficulty that was renamed. Like, why?
Wait, what does choose game type mean?
I think there's normal, and there's also a mode with health bars, I think. That's what it said. Like, instead of dying up when you get hit by a bullet, you
Okay.
have a health bar system.
So let me just say, stage 1 already looks extremely cursed, but because the enemies here do not actually fire bullets on hard, except for those things.
Yeah, it's also much shorter than in the original.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's to be expected because PC98 stage 1s are actually pretty long.
yeah.
There's also
I think
quite a,
the boss, the tank comes, yes.
there's also quite a lot of power in this. Wait, this not only has focus, but it actually has the options moving closer together when you focus.
The audio doesn't look like NES.
Yeah, speaking of focused.
You'd be surprised at what the NES is capable of.
No, it's more of a sense
Yeah.
that they chose to do that.
One thing about focus speed, for whatever reason, the speeds aren't the same, like, between focus and unfocused. You don't get faster or slower.
Okay, so it's just for options.
And hitbox, you can see the dot right there.
There's also some
I like
creative
Genji.
liberties. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
also some creative liberties with the dialogue in this. Also, the tank has 5 phases in this, whereas it only has 3 in the original.
It has 5 in this because they're condensed in the original. Like this battle, I think, yeah.
What? They just teleported.
Oh yeah, the bosses do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Meanwhile, the phase 3 and 4, like what would be phase 3 and 4 here, is just like phase 4 is just what happens if you take too long in phase 3.
Yeah.
So, as someone who is very, very used to seeing Stage 2 of this game, this version of Stage 2 is extremely cursed.
Yeah,
in
you're
how
not
much shorter it is.
Like, I put it in my skip request. If anything, you should probably Stage 4, aside from
Wait,
like
this
Marissa.
has POC? This
Yes.
has POC, what?
At max power.
Yeah.
Also, max power is 100, which is cool. I thought it would be 128, but
In original SoEW, max power is 80, actually. Which is something like even I didn't know about until very recently.
oh, that's interesting. So I guess it's kind of an in-between?
Yeah.
Huh.
Also, Revenge Bullets on hard.
Yeah, I think most of my deaths came from these revenge bullets because I'm not used with them on the difficulty.
Yeah. And unlike in PC98, you can't just pacifist a lot of the sections to avoid dealing with them.
Yeah, I have to shoot constantly.
Yeah.
And with that, we're already at the boss.
So this boss is awful in PC98 SoEW.
Yeah.
As in, it is the hardest boss before Marisa.
Before
And
Marissa.
probably
indeed.
harder. Yeah, and probably harder than Mima's first phase.
Very
Yeah.
cool. Great hitboxes, by the way. I don't think that red dot right there is accurate.
Yeah. I mean, SoEW is not a game where you're even supposed to be microing.
I suppose.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah.
What the?
That's the power of ReimuC. She shreds through everything, even in this game.
I'm more like surprised that the ball's face didn't even last for long at all.
Honestly though, good they changed that. Thank God. That was like the worst phase.
Was that a Mario and
if
Luigi
Balls had been-
Superstar Saga sound?
Yeah, I think. I don't remember.
Like on the
If
stage
balls
transition.
had like, if balls had less shitty hitboxes, the phase wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, again,
Yeah.
I forgot how to play stage 3, my bad.
Yeah, yeah. This stage is really fun and like the original. Cause like you have to misdirect all the way across the whole screen. And like that's not something you see a lot of in modern Touhous.
Yeah, here I got curious to see if it would drop a bomb.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, you really want to time this out normally, because
Oh.
the section after this mid-boss is not easy, whereas the mid-boss
Yeah.
itself is free if you time it out.
Oh, by the way, nobody's going to
Oh.
guess what shows up at the end of stage 3.
Okay, so Balls. I have not actually seen...
Not quite.
Yeah. Balls is fucking atrocious with Revenge Bullet in, well, both the PC98 version and in
Oh yeah,
this.
here. How did I survive that? But
Oh
sure.
wow, that barely lasts for any time at all in this. Balls last
Yeah.
for like 5 times that long, normally. Okay, what do we get here? I have not... What the fuck is this?
Who's that?
OC.
Kagami Ochi, I don't know. We got Stone-chan, I think. I was shocked when I played this and saw that being as the boss.
Yeah.
Like, she has the hitbox, not the stones.
Wait, you can't just break the stones?
No. Like, see here? I damaged the stone, but she didn't take any damage.
I wonder if this phase also... No, the timer's really fucking long. Unlike in the
Yeah.
original where, like, the timer is, like, incredibly short.
Uh, yeah, great game.
So, where's the timeout phase?
What's that? It doesn't exist here.
Ah, the worst, the best boss in like the vanilla game has been completely removed.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sad.
So this is stage 4.
This is where I recommend skipping because it's just this. It's just streaming. I'm not joking.
What the? I mean,
I guess there's this and the mid boss.
okay, yeah, you can still do this. Wait, the stage not
Speaking
advanced.
speaking of doing that, you'll see here, like I wasn't doing damage, then I went down a bit,
And you died.
and I died, yes. Because of the laser.
This is
Yeah, more streaming.
this is also like a really fun stage in the original SoEW, and now it's just been All right, here we go, Marisa time. I'm curious to see how they worked with Marisa.
Again, she teleports. And the balls
Boards aren't even centered. Oh no.
She teleports again.
Off-center orbs.
Okay, that's really lucky
kill
random
the
attack
orbs,
selection.
she doesn't do anything. Good job, Marissa.
The way I positioned the game in this drop was probably off-center.
Maybe.
Okay.
And as you can see, she doesn't even spawn her balls back. Oh, never mind. Wow. It's so
You know what?
tough.
I am... What? That fight just doesn't even exist in this game.
Back.
Yeah, that was like less than a minute. Yeah, they somehow made this stage shorter. How do you make stage 5 in this game shorter?
Alright, is Phase 1 Mima still easy? Yeah, looks like it so far.
Technically.
That still looks very easy. Okay. Now, does her infamous star pattern still exist? No, it does not.
And then say no. No, it doesn't.
What the hell?
If we had a bonus run around in here, it makes sense for it to be Marbles'
I don't know
run,
what I did there.
but he requested to be on a Sunday, so...
Yeah.
Okay. That Mima is somehow easier than Phase 1 Mima in actual SoEW. Wait. Oh wait, no, it's because this is hard, not Lunatic. Wait, what am I even talking about? Bosses on hard and Lunatic are identical in SoEW. So, I think like they fixed the one thing that made TLB Mima hard in original SoEW, which is the god-awful hitboxes.
For sure.
Imagine if every one of these bullets you see was the size of an EoSD Mentos.
Yeah.
That is how bad Mima is.
Roll
Yeah,
credits.
It just is like that.
Alright, and I know nothing about
Yeah.
this fan game, so I'm gonna dip.
That was the game.
Yeah.
I know they made a remake of Touhou 1, which I guess I'll play eventually, but not now.
Yeah, I just want Ceres to get in here.
If it's up.
Where is Skips even? Skips is the usual, so I guess I'm gonna skip stage 4 in this. Guess I could start the run already.
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
There you are.
Hi.
Hold up a date.
Ah.
Forget to enable audio.
I hope I'm not too loud because I actually found out. Oh.
Yeah, I completely forgot about the audio.
Ah.
Oh yeah, the Google Maps fan game.
16 kbps. So, okay, while we're skipping ahead, what are some basic mechanics we should know about this game?
I mean, this game got a mechanic with water theming. There are hydrogen and oxygen items that you can collect, which are basically for your resources. Like hydrogen is for bombs and oxygen is for lives. And they're gonna lower these things on the left side. And when the filled out things reach the not filled out things, you're gonna get a resource, like life or a bomb. Also the blue one is also your POC.
Okay, stage 2.
That's basically it.
Great quality.
Thing is, even if a death did happen here, we would not be able to tell what's happening at all because I set it to 144p for the speed ups.
I think there shouldn't be anything happening. Never mind.
Okay, this is stage
Maybe there's
3.
something happening.
The funny thing about speeding up a video like that is that the music also gets sped up, but browsers do a thing where where when you tell it to speed up audio, it will also pitch it up or down to account for the pitch difference created when you speed up or slow down audio.
Alright, now we get to stage 4. Wait, I forgot, like, I read the dialogue, or well, a little bit. I mean, this game got an English patch, but it's not everything is translated, so I think after this stage, like, we're gonna not have any dialogue pauses anymore. So, now we can properly enjoy the madness that is Sana AC. So the thing is, this game got 9 shot types, like 3 for each character, like Reimu, Marisa, and Sanae. And for some reason, Sanae got some rather janky shot types. Like, this might not be the worst because it's actually kind of straightforward, but like, you can see the problem with this shot type. It is actually pretty good. It's just, have fun not seeing anything in the whole one because of these explosions.
Did this shot type predict the sun summoning Garden Duam? Curious.
Who knows?
Like, all I know about this game is that it is full of jank.
I will have to say, it is really enjoyable jank though. Like, my real benefit kind of did not age that well, but it's still a good game, I would say. I mean, it got released like around when TD released, so it is also pretty old. Oh god. Emerald Sign Green Flash, and that's totally not Mighty Toad. Also, the worst thing about the shot type is basically that the focus shot is kind of useless. Like, you can see, I'm focusing right now, and I got that big explosion around me. That's it. I mean, I also got the main shot, but like, you certainly deal a lot less damage than with the unfocused shot. Okay, but here it actually is kind of useful to kill those fairies, because they are quite tanky.
Yeah, there's red-blue switching bullets, but the explosion makes the deactivated bullets look like they're active.
Exactly, that was so horrible when I played this. Oh. The battle isn't even that bad, but you still get confused. You can certainly deal a lot of damage, like especially like when you're getting close with the focus shot, but for that you would have to know the game, and I mean I did have some playthroughs before this one, but this was essentially like the first time I tried this shot. Also, the dialogue is kind of jank in this translation.
Yeah, I think half of it isn't translated.
Yeah.
Or some of it.
Like stage 5 and stage 6 are not translated. Yeah, this, like here you can see it. Like you can see, you don't see the bullet switching when the explosion is going on.
Oh yeah, that's nasty. But yeah. Again, the spell backgrounds in this game are incredible.
They are pretty good. Or wouldn't you say like you don't like the Tower of Pisa, like color, like in color and I don't know, shifted. Also, you might think that this boss got different patterns because you're seeing Marisa and Reimu, but the first 2 spells are actually the same. Actually, the first 3 spells are the same. The last one is gonna be character dependent. Now that I think about it, we actually got a bullet, like or like a size increasing gimmick before DDC dropped. With this.
Oh, yeah.
Or then again, I guess this works a little bit different. So this is a pattern that's character dependent, and I didn't know what's happening here. So, but I think Sunrise version is actually fine. You do have to stop shooting though. You can maybe see why. With this shot up at least.
Yeah, oh my god. Did this shot also predict the visibility issues in the later Touhou games?
Oh god.
This predicts like the Marissa Eagle visibility in When Beast.
Yeah, true.
That's a straight up Windows 95 screensaver.
Yes.
True. This stage is kind of funny. Like in a kind of iconic
Goofy
way.
the theme song is. It works, but it's kind of goofy.
Oh god, you can barely see lasers. Also, another thing that's pretty important in this game, grazing also will give you like oxygen, hydrogen. So they're also good for resources. There are actually some sections where you can easily graze a lot and get lives and bombs just like that. For example, the next section with the the next death fairy. The problem though is just I killed it too early because the explosion is way too tanky, way too powerful. So Megumi is a fun boss. It's kind of interesting how the whole pattern shapes, or like it gets shaped depending on the stage background. I mean, it's not only the spell pattern, but also like the non-spell pattern, but like also the whole entire stage of the enemies. Like you can see them spawning depending on where the center of the stage gets shifted to. It's a little janky, but also like something that you never see in any other game. Also, given that grazing is also pretty good in this game, like this bomb is also pretty useful in just getting a lot of graze. Like this is another time where I just bomb just to also get a little bit more graze and to survive this because the section is also a little bit nasty.
Oh yeah, this is the point where your game would crash all the time.
Yep.
Right.
But only when using the translated version with Reimu, for some reason.
Yeah.
So another section where the focus shot gets its time to shine. Well, Not really.
Almost.
So you can see the gimmick with the non-spells. Like you got the a nice little arrow pointing at you, like a YouTube video, and that's where the bullets are going. And oxygen, or like those bubbles. At least the focus shot is good here because you can deal a lot of damage when Megumi is going over the screen.
Yeah, this is sure to give someone a headache.
It is like this panel is pretty fine if you can follow her. Although of course it's not always easily doable. Oh, this panel. I still think you can probably speed kill this if you just be a little bit higher and then use the focus shot, but I don't really want to try that. So this spell takes some time. Oh, but if I remember correctly, yeah, this I tried to speed kill this and I just got walled. And I still don't understand how you wanna tackle this one. Like everything's aimed.
Do the blue bubbles do anything different than the yellow ones?
I don't think so. Like they all explode, and they're all shooting aim bullets.
Oh,
So I mean, this is
that's the
workable.
gimmick.
Yeah, then we got the timeout.
8 million laughing G. Great name.
Good translation. So Sana is not that bad for this timeout just because she got a little bit more speed than Reimu.
Oh yeah, speaking of great spell backgrounds, Apple.
Yay!
It's just green
Apples
apples.
Now it's red apples.
Red apples, yeah.
I mean, I will say it's kind of funny that she changes the color of the background like that, even doing spells. But then again, it's also just a PNG, so...
Color filter button with
At least you got
PNG.
something else going on with the tiny bubbles here.
And the English text is gone.
Yep.
BGM fountain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
music tiles are also broken. The actual tile would be Fountain of Youth.
I think one of Reimu's bombs also had such a tame translation. I don't remember what it was, like
Red.
Crimson
Was
something.
it Crimson? Yeah. Or like you can see the actual names in the menu, but yeah, the translation fucks them up in the game itself. Also, as you can see, this game, like, I mean, this game overall is pretty chill with the stages. Even stage 6 is not too bad. You gotta remember that you should be careful here. Okay, I still died.
Wait, was that your first death?
Oh no, I
I
think
recall you dying before.
I probably died before already. I just don't know when.
Yeah.
Also, beautiful popcorn or fairy dying sound getting cut off because there's so many of them. So this is a funny thing. Kazumi, or like the stage 4 boss, is coming back for one pattern only on Lunatic. And she always has a gimmick on this pattern where you have to be in a certain spot for her to be, or like for you to be able to do damage to her. Like right now, I can't do damage to her. I have to be on the other side of her, or like of the bubble, compared to her. And I didn't know that because this was again like a blind one, essentially. And then Megumi also comes here, but this pattern is bad. But as you can see, you can also just weaken this. Then we got the final boss, which is who's certainly not, well, like kind of reminiscent of Byakun. At least in her design. So this is a pattern that you certainly want to do in the middle, and not like what I did with my selection. But as you can see, there's also the problem again of the focus shot. Ocean life.
Surprisingly, it's the yellow bulls that are hardest to see with this shot type.
Yeah, it's a good thing there are like some darker bullets. Sunny is pretty good.
Those bullets had like no shading whatsoever. They were just made in paint.
Oh fuck, the glowy bullets turn completely invisible. Just like in Wobok when you use an Eagle Hyper with Marissa.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like the other shot types aren't that bad with the visibility. Also, this spell is pretty much free if you got piercing. Like, I already mentioned that the other Sun AA shots are also kind of jank. Like the Sun AA shot is, imagine the funny light effects from Kanako, like the red, blue, and green lights that are like going full and outwards. That as a shot, yes. But to be fair, that one also got a focus shot that's just empowering her base shot. Also, nice death. I didn't see that bullet. And the second shot is like just some wings around Sunny that go outward, but that one is basically like a melee shot. So yeah, a lot of jank. Also, this, yeah, I didn't know what to do on this one. But then I found a pretty comfy spot in the top left corner where you can basically kill the other fairies, so you don't have to worry about them. But it was still a little bit sketchy. Just a little bit. Now for the funniest non-spell, where you get a funny green big bubble following you. So
do these bubbles damage you?
Like everything in this is lethal, like the big bubbles and yeah.
Aspiring G planet, oh my god.
So I think the G stands for green. Like this is also a character dependent shot spell.
The only
so
reason,
I also didn't know what to expect here.
The only reason I can think of to abbreviate green as just G is because of character limits.
Yeah, but I don't think that's the case here, really. Or who knows?
It would make somewhat sense though, like given how weird the dialogue is and like how abbreviated the names are so far.
Yeah, you have the whole width of the screen of space for the spell name, but it's still abbreviated. That has got to be something with character limits. Character limits in the sense that some internal buffer that's used to store the string is like really small because it only accounts for Japanese text.
Huh.
So by the way, this is the final pattern. It's gone. This one, the final pattern is kind of a joke when you got piercing. So yeah, that's it.
Well, what
Yeah,
a
GG's.
cinema game. So we are at the results screen of today's show.
Yo.
So what rank do you think we got? Or there's S, A, B, C, Z, and then there's one like bonus rank above S called T rank.
Oh damn! Looking at the replays today, I hope for an S rank.
Well, that's it for today's Touhou Replay Television, like TV-tastic replay showcase. What do I want to say at the end of this? Well, first of all, TWC's a thing. The next match is happening at 4 a.m. Central European time, so that's kind of funny.
It's 5 a.m. my time. Let's go.
In 5 hours.
Yeah, I'm not staying up for that shit. Other than that, we got our Discord server. Join our Discord server. We like do all of our announcements there, and it's like overall a chill community to be in. We even have our very own Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 thread where a bit of discussion has been happening. If you're interested in that, and if you want to send your own runs to star on this show yourself, you can do that here. And if you want to check who is in the queue right now, which runs are in the queue right now, you can go here to check that out. Anyways, do we send the raid to Speedremizer? I think that would make sense.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, guess we're sending the raid to Speedremizer. They sometimes... Speedremizer is like an event where... It's an independent event, but they sometimes do like a TRS like Touhou block. And it's also all the tech there is ran by George. And George is like a part of our community. I think they'd appreciate a raid from us. So that's where I'm gonna send the raid. And until next time, I don't know. See you tomorrow, maybe, for another round of TV time. Goodbye.
Oh boy. Bye.